The shadows call. The storm raged outside, thunder growling like a hungry beast. Nathan Graves had always loved the sound of rain, but tonight it felt different. It wasn't soothing, it was a warning. His car broke down miles from town, forcing him to seek shelter in the only structure nearby, a decrepit roadside motel, its neon sign flickering in protest. Vacancy, it read, but the place looked abandoned. Still, he had no choice. As he stepped inside, the musty air thickened around him. The lobby was empty, no clerk, no guests. Just an old bell on the counter and a single key waiting for him. Room 206. Nathan hesitated, but another boom of thunder pushed him forward. He took the key and climbed the rickety stairs. The hallway stretched unnaturally long, the walls seeming to shift in the dim light. As he approached his room, he noticed something unsettling. The door was slightly ajar. He stepped inside. The room was old but clean. A bed, a dresser, a single window overlooking the empty parking lot. He locked the door behind him and exhaled. Maybe he was just imagining things. Then the whispering started, a soft, insidious sound, curling around his ears like smoke. It came from the closet. Nathan swallowed hard and turned toward the wooden door. Slowly, he reached out, fingers trembling as they brushed the handle. The whispering grew louder, urgent, frantic. With a deep breath, he yanked the door open. Nothing, only darkness. And then from behind him, a voice whispered, "Nathan, we've been waiting." The lights flickered. The door slammed shut, and the room was no longer empty. Nathan spun around, heart hammering against his ribs. The air grew heavy, thick with an unseen presence. Shadows pulled in the corners of the room, shifting, stretching toward him. The whispering continued, now a chorus of voices, each speaking his name in eerie unison. His breath came in ragged gasps. His hand darted for the doorknob, but the metal burned to the touch. A low chuckle echoed through the room, coming from everywhere and nowhere at once. He turned back toward the closet, and this time, something stood there. A figure, tall and gaunt, its hollow eyes locked onto his. Its mouth twisted into a grotesque grin. "Nathan," it crooned, stepping forward. "You never should have come here." Nathan stumbled backward, pressing against the door. "Who? What are you?" he stammered. The thing tilted its head. "We are the forgotten, the ones who never left." A gust of wind howled through the room, though the window remained shut. The shadows stretched toward him, wrapping around his ankles, his wrists, pulling him toward the closet. He fought, clawed at the floor, but the force was too strong. Nathan screamed, his voice swallowed by the rising whispers. The entity lunged forward, its skeletal fingers closing around his throat. A rush of darkness flooded his vision, cold and absolute. The storm outside raged on. Lightning flashed through the window, momentarily illuminating the room. Nathan was gone. Hours later, the storm finally passed, leaving an eerie stillness in its wake. The neon motel sign flickered, buzzing weakly in the silence. A car rolled into the parking lot, tires crunching against wet gravel. A young woman stepped out, shaking her umbrella, and gazed at the building. She sighed, exhausted, and pushed open the motel door. The lobby was empty, no clerk, no guests, just an old bell on the counter and a single key waiting for her. Room 206. The key seemed to glisten under the dim light, as if it had been waiting for her.